Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Ready up. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Watch out now. Ready?
Love to throw to get started. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A huge play right off the bat. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Packers.
First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can...
Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. Turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football, get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run it here with ETN. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Again, they give it to ETN. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Blue striker. That's
out of the shotgun. It's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point.
Up for the extra point.
Maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good.
Brandon McManus.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is picked off. On the return, here comes Campbell. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Hey, give me a team.
Ready? Let's go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll work forward for a couple. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Down. Blue. Striker. 3-3. White.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Come on, ready?
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Makai Wingo in there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Lions' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set, hut. 33, yellow.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Right,
From the gun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll take this one in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Packers 13, Lions 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Whoa! And solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Come on. Stick hiking. 50, shot 50. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Eighteen Rattler, 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
The extra point on Brown is good. And the Lions move out his front line up point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11, and quickly pick up the first down.
That's good.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. He was tracked down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, get the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force them down for a loss.
On second down, Love. A quick slap, looked in by Watson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. One caught. He finds Golden. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
39 yards.
A big gainer for Green Bay. 39 yards.
A 39-yard gain on the play.
Let's go.
First down, Packers.
On the give, it's Etienne. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's is a 2nd and 9. Here's Love. That's swung out to ETN. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Ready. Down. Ready.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Hey, Smash! Packers 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! 18 Rush Mustang Knights! 79 Broncos!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job getting those feet in back. From the 38 now, here is 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cup 19! Cup 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! Ready!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Here we go. Hunt.
On 1st down, it's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Set, ready. Yellow, blue, 30. Set.
They run, it's Ward. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
30 now. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw is Love. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down.
Here we go. Red, 38.
In motion, Reed. Second down throw for Love. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He'll look to throw. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. They will set up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
First one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now
All
second
things
and
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Cub 19, Cub 19. Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of
Already
17
closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Bison, Warriors 70. Mustang 19, go.
Back to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a flash. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's right side and into the hands of Tasman.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw yet again. Moving outside the pocket. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Down, set.
Love to throw on first and 10. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And It'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. That's good.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Let's go now! 70 Lions! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Go!
He'll drop to throw. That's caught downfield by Tasman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
The 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rig. Rig. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Exiting the pocket right. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw again. On target to Laporta. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
2. Drop 50. 60 Bison. 60. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Check, 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 check. Rig alert, rig alert.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
target. Get up. 65, 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. That one taken in. Touchdown, Detroit. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening has the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. 38-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This run straight ahead for Etienne. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. 8 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Down. Yellow, 22.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down.
Ready.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And that one just too long to get going. Come up and stop him before the linemen can get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
38.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now
On comes the Packers punting team. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard
Now a stoppage,
line.
we have an injured Lion. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Motion.
Ready.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 Eagles, shot 60, shot 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. That pass brought by Amon-Ra. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
that's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
39-yard line.
79 Broncos. Go. Lightning 18. Go Street. Tight. 19 tight.
That's caught by Gibbs. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
16 more yards.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 6.
Thrust to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10.
Ready, go!
On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Tiger.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Okay, breaks. Track. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Lions. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in Week 1. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set hut. Claws red. 45. White. Red. Opposite. Green. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's swung out to ETN. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Love He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. The defense was all over him. And it'll be second down.
Cover 38.
To throw is Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. They finally get him down inside the 20, but it looks like this one is going to come back.
On the double. 43 rail. Come on, set. 52 blast. Blaster. Stay. Ready?
On second down, Love. That's complete to ETN. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Switch. Here we go. Ready.
Try to run it with Lloyd. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
These linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on down. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
19 right. Ready.
Back to the air once more on second. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. Stop. Panther 80. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Panther 60. 70 ranges. 70 range.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Packers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Dayton Reed was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Love. A quick slant, worked in by Watson. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw is Love. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Love to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score! Game on! Savion Williams. Touchdown, Packers. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Hit him comfortable. Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here we go. Shot. Shot 60. Shot 60. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Lions 1st down.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
The toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Deputy! 60 by 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They hand it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Detroit.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
6-yard pickup.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Let's go. Yeah.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Here we go. One final play. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Lions. They move to 1-0.